Hi, I'm attorney Vic Monner. I'm making this video for people that have just recently been charged with or arrested for drug transportation here in San Diego. Here in San Diego, we see a lot of drug transportation cases because of the close proximity to the border. Ultimately, a lot of drugs every single day are being brought from Mexico into the United States. Here in San Diego, the San Ysidro Port of Entry is one of the largest port of entries in the United States, which ultimately people cross every single day, and in that crossing we do see people bringing contraband or controlled substance through that port of entry. When you find yourself being charged with drug transportation in San Diego, ultimately it could be filed under state statutes or the federal statutes. If the U.S. Attorney's Office picks up the case, ultimately you could be looking at minimum mandatories in your case and severe penalties depending on the type of quantity of the drug and the amount of that drug. Also, your criminal history does play a huge part in the type of negotiations that the U.S. Attorney's Office will be willing to talk to your defense attorney about. If you find yourself looking at state charges, usually they're filed in the Chula Vista courthouse and they're known as HIDA cases. If it is your first transportation case, ultimately you would be eligible for split sentences in those type of cases. However, if you do have a great defense, what we see all the time is somebody may truly be a blind mule, or somebody may have put those drugs in the container of that vehicle without their knowledge. With these drug transportation cases, they have to prove intent. It's a very difficult burden for the prosecution to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you had the intent to cross those drugs across the port of entry. If you find yourself in a situation where you may be looking at serious felony charges for drug transportation, call me. My number is 619-405-0063. Talk to you soon.